Must. I don't say must very often in my videos or to anyone when I'm talking to them, but I think one of the things that we must do is step out of your comfort zone, step out of our comfort zone in order to grow and build and supersize our business. Today, our idiom for supersize your business is to step out of the comfort zone, your comfort zone, however it's phrased. This idiom's only been around since the late 19th, early 20th century. It's a relatively new idiom as idioms go, because the whole concept of the comfort zone is relatively new. It came from psychology originally, where psychologists described the zone of feeling where people are comfortable and at ease, not under stress or a lot of strain, and they can perform everyday tasks and ordinary tasks. I think they probably started talking about it with work studies or in psychology as well, like being able to take care of yourself or your family. And then that moved on to business, where people and all kinds of tests and things have been done to find out that when people feel comfortable and not in fear of their life or their livelihood, they perform better and are willing to take more risks than when they don't. So I want to share 7 steps to get out of your comfort zone, because the truth is, and I firmly believe this, I remember when I was in my probably 30s and 40s, I realized that one of my core values and one of my goals and objectives subconsciously was I wanted to be comfortable. I just wanted to be comfortable. If people ask me what I wanted, I just want to be comfortable. Well, what did comfortable mean to me? It's just like, what does success mean to me or to you? It means something slightly different to all of us. But comfortable to me was probably uncomfortable to other people, but it also gave me an out for not taking risks, not going for things. It kept me at a smaller size than I was capable of being, if that makes sense. It kept me from taking risks and doing things and going into different directions that otherwise I would have jumped at if I had erased that I want to be comfortable goal and objective, which I did, and then went on to do a lot of different crazy things, but all good, right? Because we learn something from everything we do. So what are some ways to get out of our comfort zone? Because if we want to grow and supersize our business, we need to be doing things differently. We need to be thinking differently than we are right now, or we already would have done it. Now, this is just a quick little 7-step list. Number 1, get comfortable being uncomfortable. I don't know about you. I chose to be comfortable today. I chose to wear my hair in a weird bun because that's comfortable for me. I chose to wear a pretty bland shirt. I did choose to wear jewelry though, and jewelry makes me uncomfortable. I'm not a big jewelry wearer, primarily because I grew up in the manufacturing industry where you really weren't wearing much jewelry because it wasn't safe. But we want to realize that in order to grow, in order to change, in order to become more or different than what we are right now, and that includes us and our business, we need to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And whoever said we're supposed to feel comfortable and warm fuzzy all the time? I don't think we're supposed to. I think we're supposed to be willing to feel uncomfortable. Be prepared to venture out into the unknown, right? I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people that likes to do a ton of research and answer as many questions as I possibly can before I do things and take action. And I think this is one that can slow our career down. It can definitely slow our business growth down, because guess what? Things change all the time. So even if we know all the information that there is to know today, which is nowadays absolutely virtually impossible, even with technology, there's too many unknowns in every area and aspect of our life, especially when we're building our business. And so we have to be prepared to tip our toe outside our comfort zone or jump outside our comfort zone, even though there are some unknown factors and some unknowable factors, right? There are some things it's impossible to ever know. Number 2, I skipped. That was number 3, be prepared to venture out into the unknown. Number 2 was to take risks, but minimize as much as possible the impact of those risks. And we do that by doing our homework, researching, understanding what's the upside of taking this action, what are the possible downsides of taking this action, and make sure that we've got insurance and other things in place that will protect us from taking a massive loss and putting ourselves out of business. Number 4, learn from your mistakes and move on. So often, I work with so many people that have made some mistakes and gotten mired down and stuck in their comfort zone because they don't ever want to make another mistake. Guess what? We're human. We're going to always make mistakes. If I don't make a mistake every day, I know I'm not doing enough. I'm not taking action. I'm not pushing myself to be a better version of myself every day. Number 5, don't let other people's opinions of you or things that they say to you or tell you that about you and your limits limit you. Because guess what? Nobody knows what's inside your heart, inside you, what potential you have, what motivation you have, what drive. Nobody can tell you what you're going to create and what you're going to do in this life except you. And sometimes we don't even know. We surprise ourselves. Number 6, put yourself out there. So many of us wait and wait and wait for the right time, the right opportunity, the right anything, the right group, the right mentor, the right everything, the right course, the right vehicle. But guess what? We just have to start moving and driving whatever vehicle we're in and stretch our comfort zone to figure out what it is that is right for us. Because there are literally infinite possibilities of vehicles out there, and any one of them, actually any million of them, could work for you if you choose to work those vehicles or jump in those vehicles and drive that car. And then finally, number 7 is, I can't read my writing. Oh, dream big and then work for what it is that you want. Don't let anybody say your dream's too big. I can't stand it when somebody says, oh, I only want this because and usually it's an unworthiness underlying false belief that says, I don't deserve to supersize my business. I don't deserve to have everything I want. And I, like most other people, have an element of that in me that rears its ugly head whenever I have a big idea and I want to go for it. All the reasons I can't do it come flying into my head. And we need to remember to offset that with all the reasons we are capable and all the things that we can do. But we need to dream as big as we possibly can, because there is no dream too big if you want it. And if you want to supersize your business to be whatever it is that feels right for you or feels too big for you, you are more than capable of achieving that. So just have your big dreams, have your big visions, and then be willing to work for and go for them, knowing you're not going to do it on your own. You're going to get other people to help you along the way. So those are just 7 things and 7 ways to get out of our comfort zone. And I think one of the best things we can do is step out of our comfort zone and do things that we didn't think we were capable of to set a great example for other people. Any questions about this one? I'd love to hear your take on getting out of your comfort zone. I know there are periods in our life where we just kind of roll with the things that happen. I know when I was raising my family, I stayed in my comfort zone a lot more often and stayed in situations, including jobs, that weren't necessarily awesome for me and my personal development and what I wanted out of life, but I wanted that comfort of getting a regular paycheck so that I knew that I could pay for the kids' private school, I could pay for their needs, and we could have a comfortable life. So, but now, I'm absolutely, totally cool with being uncomfortable. All right, that's our idiom for today. Have an awesome day. Get a little uncomfortable today, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it to supersize and grow your business right now? Have a great day.